Hi, hello. This is going to be a slightly different video. If it ever sees the light of day. If it doesn't go well, no one's going to see this, so it doesn't really matter too much. Hi. Uh, a couple of days ago, I thought it would be funny to attempt a. At the time, it was a healer only, but it eventually converted into being what we called a pacifist run of SNKRX. The premise being that you can't you can't use any units that attack. That was the idea. That was the theme of the run. And on my first attempt, I got to level 9, which exceeded my expectations of what was possible with a strategy like this. And now I'm pretty committed to seeing if we can just do it. So, with that being said, I was gonna record a normal episode of this run, but I saw that on the first shop we had a Psykeeper, which is a pretty important unit for this strategy. The general premise of the run is that you do all of your damage via body slamming enemy units. So that's what we'll do here. We'll see. I don't even know if this can make it past the first wave, but we'll see if we can. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. My man here, fucking shit up here. He's gonna have no problem getting through the first round. And we're gonna need a priest or a carver real quick. Okay, I mean a cleric, not priest, but yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, that's very lucky that we found the cleric here. On my first attempt at doing this, I had gotten a carver right off the bat, and the carver was, you know, not as durable of a unit to start with, but he had much higher healing capacity than the cleric did. Getting these two units this early, unbelievably good RNG in my opinion. So I got high hopes here. Now, again, I'm not really gonna upload this video unless it goes well. But I'm sure if you're seeing this, the video is probably long. I'm not. You know what? I'll say here too that it doesn't have to be a win for me to upload this. It just has to be like a solid video, I think. But it's gonna be like to get from start to finish, killing enemies only with body slams and things of that nature. It's gonna take a long time to get to the end. Like, I don't know, 4 hours maybe, something like that. So be prepared. You're in this for the long haul. Welcome aboard. But it's not gonna be a quick episode. It's not going to be a quick run here of SNKRX. That is nearly certain. Also, we're getting good RNG here. This level 1 shop, the odds of a tier 1 unit, 70%, tier 2, 20%, tier 3, 10%. So seeing the Psykeeper on that first shop was very good. And then having these two clerics this early as well, also pretty sick. Now we're gonna want a good item to start with as well. Something like a, well, there's Ouroboros R, which shoots a projectile when we spin, which kind of feels like it's deceitful, right? Like, you know, the parameters I originally set up for this was that well, the original parameters was healer units only. Then I extended it to being non-attacking units. And if you take an item that sends out projectiles, you're still following those parameters, right? But I don't know. It feels slightly dishonest. But fuck that. This run's gonna take 18 million hours. If I get Ouroboros R, I'm gonna take it. But anyway. This is potential to be an extremely long video, so be warned. You want to skip ahead a bit or whatever, please, you know, feel free. And again, most of this is an exercise in me talking to myself, especially because the odds of this working are very low. So this video will probably never see the light of day. We'll see though, who knows. The green boys are going to pop, by the way. You want to play accordingly. And complete. Easy peasy. I mean, we'll take Wall Rider, I guess, out of these. Definitely not a good item to get, but it could be worse. Now we're gaining some interest too, which is nice. Should be helpful. Now, the first time I did this, like I said, I made it to level 9. Now, if you think about it for a little bit, you'll realize that that means that I had to kill the first boss of the game doing this. Like, literally body slamming it to death. And it was a journey. It was an experience for sure. Also a little bit of a nightmare, if I'm being honest. It was stressful. It's a stressful combat. But it is very much doable. And, you know, blue guys, you don't have to body slam them. They will eventually, over time, detonate. You don't have to actually kill them. There you go. Wave complete. Ooh, that's good. Level 2 Cleric is very good for us here. Now, my understanding is that different units have different, like, stats. I imagine a level 2 Cleric would have more HP than a level 1 Psykeeper, but also I was told that Psykeeper is, pretty bulky. So I wouldn't be shocked if a level 1 Psykeeper was bulkier than a level 2 Cleric. And I think that, like, the Cleric is a higher priority unit to keep around. So we'll leave him in the back for the time being. We'll keep body slamming with Psykeeper for now. Gotta remember that we have Wall Rider too. If we need to, like, escape, we can bounce off the wall for a speed boost. And speed is the name of the game here. We're gonna need to evade constantly. Let's not take too long. This run's gonna be a million years. Let's speed it up a bit. Okay, so the shooting enemies are gonna be a little tricky. They, unlike the previous special units, will not eventually die on their own. So you gotta be more aggressive with them. Also, if you didn't know, by the way, some things I've learned from this, like, body slamming units into other units actually causes damage to both of them. So if I, like, line this up and I go, bop, oh, I missed it. Oh, there you go. See, like, right there, right? You can, you know, line people up and bash them into each other. Not that this is really ever that relevant, but it's just something fun to know. Some tech for you folks out there who are trying to also get the Pacifist run. Oh, the Psykeeper is low. Let's be careful here. Okay. So, I'm thinking no matter what happens here in regards to this episode, like, if it is or is not a acceptable recording to make, I think I don't, like, I don't know. So, something I've been thinking about a lot, just about YouTube in general, is whether or not I should record things in, like, a episodic series, or maybe I should just do a couple things where it's just, like, non-episodic, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's what I've been thinking about. Now, I would consider Miner to be a non-combat unit, but some people might disagree because of the fact that picking up the gold does deal damage. So I will not take a Miner here. Like, in theory, we could go Miner and also go, what's it called? Merchant. We could go Miner and Merchant, and then that would generate money. Picking up the money would generate damage. And I feel like that's a little out of flavor, although another way to think about it is that we can take Miner for the time being and use it to body slam. Currently, like by itself, I think this is in flavor with the challenge. Right now, the mercenary or the Miner does just do no damage, and we can use it to body slam, giving us a little bit of extra HP to work with. I think that'll be fine. And here it is, the first boss, by the way, level 6. As you can see, it's going to be slow goings here. It's not gonna be an easy run, for sure. Here we go. We want to do our best to get down to only like there being like 1 or 2 normal units left, and then outrun them, and then sneak in and get some hits on the boss. So come around, we hit, and then we run. Oh, did not mean to do that. That's okay though, I think. So we'll wait till the next boost. Ah, shit. Oh, this is a problem. Wall rider. That worked more or less. Cool. Okay. Ooh, he almost died there. I mean, Miner obviously the least important unit, but I still don't want it to die. Rather keep it alive if we can help it. There we go. God. Ooh, we body slammed into the boss. That's good. I'm trying to line it up so that way I can get a hit on the boss without breaking the minion. He's being rather annoying about the whole thing. We can get a hit in here for sure. There we go. Fuck. And also, I guess in theory you might be watching this for the first time ever, like this game. Sorry, I apologize, the game is usually much more exciting than this. This is not how the game normally plays. This is much closer to the true intent of it being a snake roguelike, I guess, because we're, you know, picking things up by hitting them. But this is not how the game is meant to be played. I would like to imagine this is sort of how like an early version of the game played out, whereas like the snake theme was that, oh, it's like a snake, so you have to manually hit things to pick them up or whatever. Let's get in for a bit of damage. No green boys, so the only thing happening here is the the boss buff. We're in the corner, I don't want to be here. I think we're doing pretty well for the most part. And if we can, while we're picking things off, we do want to try to hit them into the boss as well. There we go. Okay, that guy's got one hit from death, so we want to try to keep him alive. Wall Rider, honestly, pretty good here. It's helping more than I thought it would. I knew it would be okay. Oh fuck! I didn't think it'd be that good at just avoiding these buffed green boys. Oh, okay, Miner's taking a bit of damage. Oh, we got a second wave coming in here. Let's try to keep everyone topped off here if we can. Good. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're full on health. Let's see if we can get a swipe in on the boss here. There we go. This is going a lot smoother than it did last time. Although last time, at this point, I didn't have the Psychener, which I think is helping a lot more. I had the Carver and Priest instead. Although I think I had better items, so I don't know. Hey, come on, guys. Let's relax. Okay, let's rush the boss down here. I think we could maybe just ram him from full health here and get a kill. Yeah, I think we just do it. There you go. Easy. So yeah. Fuck. Oh, Crucio. Crucio. That's good for us. That's a way we can we can win this. Yo, and we get a Carver. That's incredible. Let's save our money. Let's just we can roll one more time, I guess. We're at the insurance level, a cap, so that's fine. I will take a miner. If we get a level 2 miner, that's cool as well, I suppose. Again, I think for the flavor, I feel like it would be against the intent of the run to play 2 mercenaries, because we will be then dealing damage with our units. Now I know that I think level 3 Psyker does deal damage, but I don't think that'll be an issue. I think like we won't get there, and B, I feel like that, I don't know, even though it is a unit dealing damage in a way, for some reason in my brain that one just feels like it's okay. So I don't know, because it's not the unit dealing damage, it's you taking damage and then the unit like having an effect, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just justifying it in my head and it's not really good. It's not sound logic, I guess. Either way, this is going way better than it went last time, which I'm very excited for. Oh, the miner's taking some damage here. Try to get back to the carving circle. Let's go in. Crucio will also make bosses a lot easier, because then we can just focus on killing mobs, and that will in turn kill bosses. So we don't have to actually like literally body slam bosses at the end of the game, which I was pretty sure was going to be the death of me. And even then, will still probably be the death of me by some of the later game bosses. But we'll see how far we can go. Okay. We'll take a cleric. And I don't know if I want to level up here, because you know what? I think we want to hit a level 3 cleric before we level up the shop at all. I think it's going to be really important to hit that level 3 cleric on this run. Mass heal will be very strong. Okay, miner level 2. Like, it's a bulkier unit for the front. Gambler, no, it does damage. Like, we're not gonna go to level 3 miner. I mean, we'll take it, I guess, but okay, we'll take it, I guess. Okay, and we'll leave it at that. So, when I did the original Pacifist run, it was on stream, so I was talking to a couple people about like possible things we could do for it. Also, don't hit me, don't hit me. The general strategy we came up with, more or less, was a mix of healers, some important enchanters, and then... is there anything else? I don't remember what the exact plan was, but it involved... so, Fairy's an enchanter, and we were going to use Squire. Oh, you know what it was, too? I was going to use Chronomancer as well, because I had picked up Divine Punishment. And Chronomancer is a non-attacking mage unit. So that was going to be like part of the plan as well. Didn't really come together. I never found a Chronomancer, but I did have Divine Punishment. That could have been a fun one. Oh, I thought we lost. I thought we lost a unit there. But we actually just won the round. Okay. Yo, a blade would be pretty cool. Cleric is what we're looking for. There is a Chronomancer. Like, our units don't attack, but it is just another body to carry around with us. Okay, a fucking fairy? Like, that's incredible. I would prefer, obviously, to have a priest over a fairy. But we have the enchanter bonus, which is not useful right now, I don't think. But I think that us body slamming does do damage, so it is a damage buff, right? And yeah, and it's also most importantly level 4 healer, right? Or healer 4 for the set, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So that's good. This is the farthest I made it. Last time I got to I died at level 9. And we're making record time too. Last time this legit took me probably an hour to get here, and we've done it in 20 minutes. So that's great. There's a guy with a gun, by the way. Just be a little safe here. Okay. Ah, come on. Let's get healed in the Carver circle. The Chrono's a little low. He doesn't matter too much. Or really at all, I guess, for that matter. Okay. Oh, as a joke too. Oh, hey, lag. Excuse me. I've never seen this game lag before. What is this? I'm being sabotaged? I hear sounds, but the screen is frozen? Excuse me. SNKRX has crashed. Oh, is it uncrashed? No, oh. I won, I guess. My snake was strong enough to win without me controlling it, so that's good. That's good to know. Okay, let's see. Let's see something here for a second. This does not help. This does not help. This does not help. These are all bad for us. I will reroll because items are important here as well. Okay. So Divine Punishment is damage because of the Chronomancer, right? We're talking about that just before. Ouroboros technique, you rotate around to your right to make projectiles. Obviously, that'll be very good for us because we can't attack with our normal units. I did heavily debate whether or not this kind of broke the rules of the run, and I feel like it kind of does. By that extension, though, I guess Divine Punishment does too. I don't know. Maybe we could just take the easy way out here of Ouroboros technique. But we could also take heavy impact because we are body slamming things. When they hit walls, they'll take a lot more damage. I think for like the purity of the run, I want to try to stay away from things like Divine Punishment and Ouroboros technique. So let's try heavy impact instead. Okay, Flagellant. So a Flagellant was one of the cards recommended, or one of the units recommended, by the way, in the strategy. I remember that now, too. I think we will take a Flagellant. The thing is, I don't know I don't know how Flagellant works with body slam damage, right? But I would imagine it increases the damage of his body slamming. So let's take it. It'll be fine. And if it dies, like, who cares? Do one reroll. And we will continue onwards. That was weird. Whatever happened before, I've never seen that happen with this game. I've never had like a crash like that. And then I'm just happy. Honestly, I'm just happy it uncrashed afterwards. I thought we were gonna lose the progress. Not that it was like too like big of a time waste, but it was like, you know, just like the the RNG we had on this run was very good, and I don't want to have to like, you know, find another run this good again. Gotta remember we have Wall Rider. Oh, someone took some damage. Oh, the miner's low. Let's give it a chance to heal. Oh, you know what I realized too? Flagellant will trigger Crucio, which is a nice little bonus. Oh, miner down. Oh, someone else down too. Shit. Okay, let's not be so reckless with the body slams, huh? Either way, we make it through. Okay, we are mortal. Let's be careful. Reroll. Reroll. Okay, we'll take a Carver. And we'll leave it there. Now, I might want to lock my XP at shop level 2, but I'm not certain about that. I'll make an evaluation based on how far along we are by the time we get close to leveling up to level 3 shop. So one of the things I'm doing here against these orange guys is I don't want them to ram me because they're gonna fuck me up. Oh, that one just ran into a wall and died. Interesting. Oh, okay, this is not good. We lost someone. Okay, when we only have one yellow guy, we can take a second to relax and heal ourselves back up. Because the yellows, as I've learned, fling their allies at you. But as long as you have no allies, they can't really do anything to you. But they're going to be our biggest threat. Our threat priority probably right now is... yellow, orange, white, blue, and purple are probably tied, and then green last. Because like blue and green, if we just run away from them, they eventually die on their own. Flagellant is going to kill himself if we don't heal him, by the way. Thank you. Oh, he's dead. But we also win, so hooray. Okay, fairy is good. Level 2 Carver is nice as well. Cleric. Okay, we got a priest now. We are at the unit limit, apparently. Who do we sell? Probably Chronomancer. Yeah, let's get Chronomancer out of here. We'll take the priest. That's fantastic. That's just great. That's a good get to for sure. Don't get me wrong. We should not have as many units as we have here in level 4. I've gotten very lucky on this run. Okay. I know it's an elite combat. I think we need to roll. I think we need to roll to find a level 3 cleric. Maybe it's not necessary, but I feel like it'll be pretty important. We're at a do or die moment, I feel like. Okay, well, miner. There's the merchant. You know what? We could sell miner and take merchant instead and get the insurance. But I think the level 2 miner, like his Let's try something a little bold here. And it might ruin the whole run, and if it does, I apologize. We're gonna take a merchant. We're gonna get the increased interest rates. I'm gonna lead with Psykeeper. And play it like this. Okay, now I'm gonna roll. I wanted the merchant for the interest here, but now that we're one away from cleric, I think we gotta roll for cleric. No, no. Okay, we hit level 3 cleric. That's gonna be the front of the train now. Level 3 cleric has to be our beefiest unit. And we play it like this. We spend all of our money to get here. Well, I think this might work. Okay, that's a lot of damage we took there, but I think we recovered well. Let's run away a little bit. Let the original blue boys blow themselves up. Oh, Crucio next trigger is gonna like murder them. Yeah, hold on. Come on. We gotta be careful too. If we're using the cleric as the front line. Also, whatever died there, rest in peace. Using the cleric as front line is scary because the cleric is our best healer right now too. Well, I guess he's tied with the priest technically, but still. And we just ram. Okay, there we go. We just tank through that. There you go. Yep. Okay. These are all worthless, so we will re-roll. All enemies take 20% increased damage, or Ouroboros L. I'll take increased damage. I think that'll be good for us. And we need to get our money back. So let's chill for now. I think we're gonna end up wanting a. Well, we're gonna want to sell the merchant for probably a squire as soon as we see one. Maybe I already saw one and missed it. I don't know, but we're gonna sell a merchant for squire on this run, and then I don't know what our last unit would be. Maybe that's it. Yeah, we just go merchant for squire and then just level everything else up. That seems good. Doesn't seem good, it seems horrible, but it seems like what we're gonna probably end up doing on this run. Let's go. There we go. That's a lot of damage. We're so fucking tanky, dude. Let's wall right out of there. Kill the man with the gun. Said never mind. I wonder what I don't know what Carver's level 3 ability is. I wonder what it is. Let me check that real quick. Carver. Carves a tree, heals 2 units instead, bigger area, twice as fast. Okay, very good. That would be a good get. I will level up the shop to level 3. Now. Seems advisable. Oh, we're starting to get purples now? Purples, I think, are not that big of a deal. I don't know. One thing I don't know if purples detonate on their own. They do detonate on their own. It looked like. Oh no, it could have been Crucio off of Flagellant killing them. That one was very low health. Yeah, I don't think they detonate. I think they just die of natural causes. And they do not die of natural causes, is what I mean to say. They die of SNKRX-related injuries. Okay. It's weird that purple show up so late, because I feel like they're not that strong of a unit. I feel like the white, like in almost every build you're playing, I feel like the white units, yellow, and orange are all much more dangerous than purple. I don't know. I could be in the wrong there, who knows. Also, I should probably go back to leading with Miner, I think. I'm not sure if Priest is the best front line here. Tough to say. There you go. Oh, you love seeing a Priest though here. And we're gonna like, the less we see level 1 shops now, the better, because our only level 1 unit is really the cleric. The sooner we get rid of those showing up in the pool, the better. We can. It's 20 to level up. I'm down for it. We lose 1 interest, but we get better units now for the shop. And I think we'll wait before we go to level 5. We'll pause a bit and try to level up the rest of our units. Oh, someone got killed. That was a tough wave, though. Having, like, 18 gun units, a little rough there for us, I feel like. Can you stop shooting me? Like, a little bit? Oh, he's got such good aim. Get me into the Carver. There you go. Easy peasy. What do we got here? Resonance. No. Nah, this one scares me a little bit. It's the same thing as Flagellant, I get it. But 3 units taking damage? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't say how much damage either, so too spooky. I'll keep re-rolling. We're not playing the Divine Punishment thing here with the Chronomancer, so not today. One more, maybe? Okay, Intimidation, great. Very, very good here for what we're doing. I do not hate it. Wave 16. Okay, let's outrun these guys. Let's let them come to us here. I'm gonna play this a little slower now. The greens will detonate eventually. There they go. Oh, well. Never mind, I guess. Oh, I don't think I said it before at the top. We are playing on New Game Plus 0, I should have mentioned. I mean, it should be like a little bit obvious if you know the mechanics of the game. Like this like 7 is the maximum snake size on New Game 0, and then each increment of new game, you increase the snake size by 1. There you go. Yo, the miner took a lot of damage there. Little strange, but whatever. This is a big wave. There you go. Easy peasy. We can roll a little bit here. Miners again. Level 2 priest is insane. That's such a good get for us here. Very happy to see it. Still looking for a squire. Maybe again I'm just blind and I haven't seen it and I just re-rolled through it. But I feel like I have not seen a single squire on this run. Now, thankfully we don't need it. Really, it's not like essential, but it would be it would be better than this merchant, I feel like. I feel like I haven't seen an orange or a yellow in like a really long time. Where are they at? Oh, someone got killed. Oh, that's the merchant. So, by the way, I think for the merchant to give you the enhanced amount of interest at the end of the combat, I think he actually needs to survive the round. So whenever he's dying, I'm pretty sure he's not giving us the increased interest. Yeah, which is sad. We'll hang on to our money here just so we can maybe get 3 extra gold. Although actually we have an elite coming up, never mind. Fuck that. Honestly, I still feel pretty strong. I think we can do this. But, you know, we saw a Psykeeper on the very first shop and never any Psykeeper since. Pretty sad, but hopefully soon. Does Purple Boss just spawn the little minions every now and then? That's like not even a big deal. Oh, there's a healer in the back that's pretty low right now. Hold on a second. Let's get into the Carver. Oh, someone got murdered there. Hopefully no one important. Oh, okay. Things are falling apart a little bit. Oh, that was just the merchant who died, though. That was expected, basically. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? No more body slamming the boss. We're gonna do all of our damage via Crucio now. It's gonna be a long fight, but I think it's the way we gotta do this one. Like, we're way out healing the damage that Crucio's dealing. Or yeah, the purple boys are doing, I mean, is what I mean to say. So we can just wait them out, basically. Spawn more, coward. No? Okay, whatever. Oh, you know what? I think he needs people to pop. I don't think he summons unless he actually has a bigger unit that he can explode into tinier units. Go. It's gonna take a long time. Get in for a little bit. Okay. I think it's the issues we were hitting with like our middle segment, which is like some of the weaker units. I think we gotta make sure also the psyker buddy. There you go, get some health back, please. Good, okay. Yeah, I think we just gotta make sure we only body slam with like the priest in the front, and not with the back units. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, another wave. It's pretty low. Man, I don't know how we're gonna actually... I'm thinking about it now. The yellow boss... He does some... I don't even know how that fight works. Whenever I've killed him, I've always, like, shot him from really far away. He does some weirdo shit, though. So I'm a little worried about how we actually handle that. There we go. Okay. Just gotta kill these guys now. We're through. And we only lost half our snake. These are all worthless, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Roll. Payback is interesting. Payback is interesting because we have the enchanters and when they take, and we have the flagellant especially too. So it should increase our body to slam damage throughout the run. If ramming actually is a thing that gets his damage increased. I still don't know that for certain, but let's take it. Plague Doctor, no. Carver, we'll take a Merchant too. Take Merchant 3. Carver. There's the Squire. Okay, Merchant, I'm sorry we even just spent a lot of money leveling you. Oh, and a Sidekeeper as well. It's time for Merchant to go. We take the Squire. Put it here. Take the Sidekeeper. Look for... Ooh, Flagellant. I'm going to roll out here, honestly. We don't have that much need for the insurance. Fairy is sick. Psychino. It doesn't do damage. I don't think his spell does damage, but it's still not even that good for us. Let's just go from here. Kill him. The Squire is a good pickup, by the way. Very happy to have that. Oh, come on! We even bumped it and he still got the shot off. That's not good. Okay, well. It's by no means over yet. We still have some of our best healers. Basically the cleric. And I don't even know who else is back there. But we gotta be really careful about this. Okay, fuck you. We have Carver, Priest, and I don't know who the last one is. Maybe it's the Fairy? These guys got a lot of health. We gotta rush down. Ah! That killed him? Fuck. Okay, I think we're done now. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I think it's the Fairy is the last unit. Have them hit each other. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you, fairy. Was it the fairy? It was the fairy. Okay, thank you very much, fairy. You've saved me. Okay. Ooh, Psykeeper level 2. Okay, he goes in the front now. We'll leave priest there. Or cleric here. Okay. Okay, things are gonna get a lot harder now, I'm pretty sure. This is when the waves are getting really long. Yeah, now it's 8. Okay, let's not lose focus quite just yet. Let's make sure we're on point here. You gotta aggressively go after any high priority unit. So basically oranges and yellows. #1 targets for sure. Like they have to be rushed down. Oh, there's 2 yellows. Okay. Three yellows? Come on, dude. Please, come on, stop. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me refresh. Yeah, I don't remember. I guess maybe when I'm playing a normal run, I'm just killing them. I'm not paying too much attention to what the specific units are. But this feels like too many yellow units, if I'm being honest. Don't throw that at me. You know, maybe we should go for ignoring the yellow units and picking off other things instead. Maybe that's the priority level. Orange first, everything else yellow last. Okay. This seems like a pretty easy last wave. Is there a second wave? There's a second wave. Oh. Fine. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Okay. Oh, you know what I realized? Oh, I've realized something. The flagellant there was almost killing itself. And inevitably it will, is what I've realized. Because it's giving itself a damage bonus. Or at the very least, Payback is giving it a damage bonus, so it's dealing more and more damage to itself each cast. I don't know if this game counts itself as an ally, but eventually this thing just blows itself up, is what I've now realized. So that's a little... I wouldn't say it's spooky, but it's something definitely important to keep in mind. We need to watch out for that. Oh my god. Yeah, that was not a good wave for the first one. Let's heal that priest, huh? Oh, come on, come on. Please, please, oranges. They're my bane. They're gonna kill me. Okay, we've lost a lot of important units here. Got the flagellant, the squire. Oh, I think this might be the end of the run here. Oh, okay, we lost the flagellant. We lost the squire. Priest and the psych healer. I don't know. We might be able to get there with just these two. We'll see. Oh, okay. Well, now it's over. Now we have literally no way to heal. So, we're done. Although, I don't know why, but for some reason it seems like the Psyker is like net healing himself when he triggers his heal move. Like he's gaining more than he's losing. Which I didn't think that was how the move worked. Oh come. Why is it only oranges? Whoa. Okay, last wave. Please, come on, come on. Can you heal yourself, buddy? He did it! I actually... Look, don't you fucking dare hit me. I can't believe he's done it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Okay, let's re-roll. No. Maybe point blank. Do you think... Oh, it's projectiles, not body slams. Okay, never mind. Okay, you know what? At this point, I need to take Wall Echo, I'm pretty sure. It's time to take a thing that can actually shoot as well. I don't feel bad. I do just kind of wish that we managed to get there without taking any of those items that dealt damage, but... We already did Crucio as well, which I think also kind of counts. But anyway. Let's roll. Let's roll a little bit. Yeah, we're probably not going to get to Psykeeper level 3 at this point. Like, maybe our best bet is Carver level 3. We'll see. I cannot believe that man did it. Oh, come on, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. No! I fucking hate you! You know, I don't feel bad taking this. It's actually not even that good. I'm now realizing. It doesn't do much. Honestly, yeah. Throw the yellows at me. Let me kill them. Wall shot, yeah, wall shot, bad item. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Ah! Yep, okay, cool. This seems familiar. Okay, we're good. We got like our 3 most important healing units still, so that's fine. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's very bad. Ugh. Okay, well at least these guys can't do shit. Still very, very bulky though. They're hard to ram. No, come on. Stop it! Ah, come on. Okay, well. It was a good attempt. Level 22. God, so close. So close. Hey, thanks for watching this. This is going up. This is going up. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Goodbye.